Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon again. Today I would like to do for another one exercise for the chapter 3 before I go next to the chapter 5. We jump from the chapter 4 to chapter 5. We are going directly to the great connected one. But before that, I think I would like to have some simple exercise with you. Another one exercise for the chapter 3. Okay, since our test will cover from chapter 1 to chapter 3, so just the exercise. Okay, it doesn't mean that it will come out 100% like this, but just for the sake of the exercise. Okay, right. Okay, everybody is fine. Okay, tak ada siapa yang sakit. Semua okay. Right, everything okay?
Okay, doktor.
Okay, sir.
Okay lah.
Okay, Dr.
Okay,
Hamida.
doktor.
Okay. Right. So let's go to this question. So 3 strings of 150 watts polycrystalline PV modules are installed in parallel on a rooftop of one commercial guest house in Balok Beach. Balok is in the Kuantan. Okay. So means here the formation that we have strings, we have modules, polycrystalline. Okay. Each string is consisted of 3 modules. Okay. So the ideal current voltage characteristic for this module is represented in figure 1. Where is the figure 1? So this is the figure 1. Okay. So this figure 1 is the ideal current voltage or IV characteristic okay, for this module is represented in figure 1. Okay, for this module presented in figure 1. Okay, the question asking you, investigate the actual performance of short circuit current, open circuit voltage, maximum power point of this PV array, under real operating condition ROC. Okay, ROC I already mentioned is the things that we calculate before, all the corrected and so on, the temperature coefficient and so on, that things. Okay, based on mentioned data in table 1. So this is the table 1. I mean the details of the table 1 is given here. So here given the ambient temperature, solar irradiance, NOCT, temperature coefficient for IC, temperature coefficient of VOC, and temperature coefficient of PMP is the simplest one because we didn't give you the data sheet. We just extract for you from the data sheet and we just put in the table. So it's super extremely easy for you In order to extract the data, you don't have to do by yourself. It's already in table 1. Okay. So what is the question? Investigate the actual performance. It's actually the ROC The ROC for the short circuit current, open circuit voltage, and PMP ROC So they are looking for this. Okay. Right. First of all, what should we do? My question. What should we do? Anybody can suggest something. What should we do? Start from here. What should we do? When we see this kind of question, what should we do? What is the main important things that we need to take alert? Aziz Shauki. What should we do? Starting from this point, what should we do? Aziz? Hey, Aziz. Wani. Nurwani Ahmad.
Hello, yes, sir.
What should we do? Kita kena buat apa? What should we do now? Now what should we do?
That was T.
Tak mesti. Kira lah. You need to calculate. Of course lah, we need to solve this problem lah. So, but first of all, what should we do? We have to find for the corrected ISC, VOC and PMP kan. So, first of all, what we are going to
Extract data.
Okay, again. Extract data.
Extract data.
What data? Teruskan. What data? Ingat ke? I like to do this kind of exercise. Pop exercise. Bukan pop quiz. It's not pop quiz. It's a pop exercise. Okay lah. Meski ada. Radhi.
Yes, sir.
What should we do? Now.
Saya tak pasti.
Tak pasti. Kita ada, we have this kind of question. So, next. So, we know already, we need to find the ROC value for the ISC, VOC and PMP. So, first step, what should we do?
Saya nak try, sir.
Ya, siapa tu nak try? Mirul, silakan.
Operating PV cell, find the operating PV cell.
Operating, apa dia?
Or T cell equals to T ambience.
I
find
mean
this.
operating temperature.
PV cell.
Operating temperature. Cell operating
Temperature cell.
Operating temperature cell. Sorry. Okay, maksudnya T cell lah.
Yes.
T cell, okay. Alright. So first of all, we are looking for the T cell. What is that? T ambient plus
NOCT minus 20
over
800 times
G.
irradiance.
Then T ambient
33 ya, sir.
33 plus
45.5
minus 20 over 800 and the G is
900.
900. How much you get?
$61.6875.
61.6875
6875
degrees C. Okay. What about others? Izzuddin, did you get this value? Or have you tried? Semua tidur lah apa ni? Puasa, orang lain puasa kat ni. Hasif Azman.
Yes, sir.
Have you tried?
Belum gitu.
Kerja startingnya ada pop exercise. Saja tengok macam ni. Siapa jawab? Rezal.
Betul, sir. Sama-sama.
Sama? Betul. Ya dok. Betul Rezal betul?
Dapat sama.
Ya. Nampak saya anggap ni betul lah. Saya anggap ni betul So first of all, don't be panic. Don't be panic. Relax. Take your deep breath. Take a deep breath and answer the question as usual. Don't be panic. It's actually asking the same thing. It's asking you about the IC, ROC, VOC, PMP. Like normal we calculate before. It's the same thing. First of all, you need to find for the T cell. Why T cell? Because all the calculation needs the T cell and the TSTC, of course. TSTC is fixed already, 25 degrees C. But the T cell, the first thing that you need to find is the T cell. Where can you get the T cell? Of course, this equation. You use this equation, but this parameter already answer it. We have already the ambient temperature, which is this is the T ambient, and this is solar radiance, which is G. And we have also the NOCT. It's given already. Okay. If the value of NOCT or the solar irradiance is not given, or both values not given, only ambient temperature. For example, this value is not given. For example, these two value. So you can simply use the T cell equal T ambient plus 25 degrees C without hesitation. Okay. So 33, 25, you're going to get 58, I think. 58 degrees C. You get the T cell already. If whether solar irradiance or either solar irradiance or anosity is not given, or both G and the anosity values are not given, ambient temperature plus 25 degrees C. Okay? Alright. 25 degrees C kan? Ke 20? Alah, sudah. Aku tak ingat dah. Sekejap saya check balik. Confident aku. Sekejap
25.
Ha?
25.
25 kan?
25.
Kan? Aku pun tak ingat. 25. Betul. Right, so that's the thing. If that value is not given, if value is given, so you need to calculate it correctly, and then you get 61.6875 degrees C for the T cell. Okay, so this one is the T cell. Just the value for the T cell. Okay, next one. Okay, we proceed with this sequence lah. Short circuit current, open circuit voltage, maximum power. Okay, then you need to the ROC value of the ISC, VOC, and PMP ROC. Okay, PMP. So when we start to calculate the, for example, when I start to calculate the, okay, ISC, ROC. Okay, we are now to calculate the ISC, ROC. Okay. Then first of all, we know already the equation is the first of all is the ISC, STC. Okay. Then blah 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 after that. Okay. Means the first value that we need to know is ISC, STC. Okay, ni besar sikit lah figure dia. Okay. What is the value of ISC, STC? Okay. This time, we didn't give you the data sheet, which is usually they will give you the short circuit current, open circuit voltage, and maximum power point. But this time, purposely, that information is not included in this table. The given value is only temperature coefficient. Okay, but we are given you the another table lah, which is the IV curve instead. Okay, we give you this figure 1. The figure 1 is not what we call that. There's meaning of this, the existence of this figure 1. There's meaning of that. Okay, like I told you, we need to find the ISC, STC. Okay, this value. How much is the ISC, STC? OE.
Ya, doktor.
What is the value of ISC, STC from this both table and figure? Jeng. Because it's not given in the table 1 kan. So the answer should be in the figure 1 lah. Because the table is not given, of course lah, you don't have other place. Because I didn't give you what type of modules here, what type of series, so you cannot Google, of course. So everything depends on the question kan. And we have figure 1 there. So what is the value for the ISC, STC?
Tak pasti saya.
Tak pasti. Try. Cuba try cari. STC, what is the meaning of the STC? Tak pasti.
Tak pasti.
Tak pasti. Aduh. Okay, tak apa. Farhana. Ya, saya. Okay. What is the definition of STC? Farhana tak boleh buka mic ke? Tak syok lah main tulis-tulis. Alah, laptop tak okey pula. Okay, STC apa? What is the STC? Google.
Kalau saya try boleh tak?
Boleh try, boleh. Cuba, silakan.
Standard test condition.
Okay, what is the condition of that STC?
Itu tanya
Tak apa. Macam ulang. Cover yang macam ulang. Tak apa, Muhammad Irfan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the condition of the STC? STC stand for standard test condition. So what is the condition under the standard test condition, the STC?
Tak sure.
Tak sure. Tak apa. Tak sure, kita tanya orang lain yang lebih sure. Lee Yao Meng.
Yeah, sir.
What is the condition for the STC?
25 degrees Celsius.
Again?
25 degrees Celsius.
What is that? What is the temperature of what?
Lepas tu AM 1.5 ke?
Okay, AM 1.5. Then?
1000 W irradiance.
1000 watt over scale meter.
Tak pasti sure betul tidak, sir.
This 25 degrees ini temperature of what?
Lupa lah, sir.
T-cell. It's T-cell. 25 degrees C. Okay, never mind. I ask other. Okay. We know already the STC is the T-cell 25 degrees C. Cell temperature 25 degrees C. Okay, is there. AM 1.5 and 1000 watt over scale meter. So my question is, what is the value of ISC STC? Nur Shahida.
Ya,
Apa dia? What is the value of ISC STC from here, from this figure? STC condition, these three. And then, alamak, tak keluar. And then what is the value for the ISC STC? My question, ISC STC to which value? Jeng. Syahidah,
ya, sir.
cuba tak?
Saya cuba boleh, sir?
Silakan cuba, tak ada masalah.
8? Bukan.
8. Kenapa? Why 8?
Aduh.
Tak apalah. Kau dah lontar, kena bertanggungjawab.
Sebab mungkin dia dekat 1000 tu, sir.
Dekat 1000. Okay? Correct.
Betul.
So we are focusing on this 1000 watt over scale meter. Remember why? STC condition is where the irradiance is 1000 watt over scale meter. So we assume this, because I'm writing here already, the ideal IV characteristic for this module is represented in figure 1. So the ideal is represented in figure 1, which is we only focus on 1000, which is 1000 only this curve. I repeat, only this curve. This one is the NOCT condition, not related. 600 watt over scale meter, not related. 400 watt over scale meter, not related. 200 watt over scale meter is not related, because we are focusing only for the 1000 watt over scale meter. And luckily Shahida has tried and get it right, which is this. Remember ISC kan? You remember kan? ISC. So this is ISC and this is VOC. Okay, so ISC is 8. Correct. ISC is 8. Okay, so means that we get ISC equal 8 amps lah. Okay, 8 amps. Alright. Because we calculate first. We calculate the ISC ROC first. So when we get already the ISC, okay. So here means that we get ISC STC, which is 8.0. Okay. What's next? The equation. So we need to make sure which equation that we are going to use. Okay, what is the clue here? So we're looking for the temperature for ISC. temperature coefficient for IC is in the units of 6 milliamps over degree C. 6 milliamps. Okay. So, what is the equation that we should write here? Jeng, jeng, jeng. Shahira Fazil. Shahira.
Yes, sir.
Ha. What is the equation? I think, they're written here. Temperature coefficient 6 milliamps over degree C. 6 milliamps over degree C. So, which equation that we should use? Pak Syairah. Mana Syairah
Sekejap sir, tak sure.
Oh, tak sure pula dia. Tak sure, saya tanya roommate awak yang lain. Siapa lagi kawan kau? Sekejap aku cari. Siapa kawan kau sama lagi Syuhada. Syuhada Maisara. Rakan-rakan seperjuangan. Syuhada.
Yes sir.
Cepat. Which equation? Macam mana ni? If you can answer this, how can you answer the test? For example. Example lah. Cepat. Lama. Syairah, mana Syairah? Syairah Syuhada. Mana? Cepat. Orang tunggu nama Ui, lama. Mana hilang? Lagi tu.
Try sir.
Ya, try lagi Mirul. Kau try lagi.
Plus sir. Plus.
Lepas tu?
Data ke gambar yang
ikutlah pandang lah. Data kot. Gambar kot. Gambar betul?
Times with T cell minus TSTC.
Betul. Betul? Okey.
Bukankah ada satu depan tu?
Ulang balik. Ada satu pula. Siapa jawab tu tadi? Nafal lah?
Sebab dia bukan bagi dalam percentage. Dia bagi dalam milliampere kan.
Betul. Yes. The answer is because the value is given in absolute value, which is amps. Okay. It's given amps, not percentage. If percentage, then cross lah. Apa nama tu? Multiply with 1 in the bracket, multiply in the bracket 1 plus. So that one for the value for percentage. For this case is given in values. So 6 milliamps. 6 milliamps. Anything's okay lah. Maybe like this. Okay. Then T cell is, what is it? 616875. 61.6875 minus 25. So how much you get? Syahira. Syahira. Pergi balik kat Syahira. Cepat Syahira. Berapa ni?
Sekejap, tengah tekan kalkulator.
Tekan kalkulator Allah. Lama nak tunggu tekan kalkulator dia. Aduh, jam.
8.22 kot sir.
Ulang. 8 point?
8.2201.
8.2201 amps. Okey. Nuraini dapat tak? Siti Nuraini.
Ya, saya tengah kira.
Tengah tekan kalkulator. Siapa yang dah dapat?
Sama ke sama?
Sama sir.
Ya tu. Sama Dapat tak? Nurani?
Ya. Sama.
Backup cover Satu Nurani. Nurani kena verify. Dapat tak Nurani?
Dapat sir, 8.22. Dapat sir.
Okay, kira dapat lah. Okay, alright. So we get already ISC ROC. My question, this is the final answer? Okay. Saya nak tanya. Nizaruddin.
Yes, sir.
Is this 8.2201 amps is the final answer for this part? I mean for short circuit current here. Is it final answer?
Ya kot.
Ya kot. Okay. Maksudnya kau rasa iyalah. Betul?
Ya.
Betul. Okay. Tak apa, saya tanya orang lain juga. Ridwan Arif, saya nampak dia jawab dia. Kata okey betul semua tu.
Ya, saya.
Final answer tak ni? Final answer?
Untuk IC ROC ni.
Ya, I see. Setelah?
Final.
Okay.
Ah.
Itu biasa saya suka tanya 3 orang. Tanya 3 orang. Okay, Nurul Ain Izzati.
Yes sir.
Ni final answer ke? Belum lagi. Okey. Dia seorang yang jawab belum lagi. Apa lagi next tu? Kalau kata belum lagi tu.
Tak, kalau untuk ISC ROC tu dah ada kot.
ICROC dah kot. So, belum lagi tu maksudnya untuk kira apa?
Nak kira yang tu pula. VOC.
VOC. Kira dah final lah. Ni maksudnya final lah.
I tu dah final.
Okey, dah final. Tanya seorang lagi. Naufal.
Ya, sir.
Macam mana? Setelah sini?
Belum lagi.
Belum lagi? Kenapa belum?
Sebab ROC tu.
Sebab ROC apa tu? Kenapa dengan ROC tu? Apa lagi hutang yang ada?
Sekarang baru short current.
Okay. Next, opus ke voltage.
Voltage.
Ni tak jawab soalan. Okay. Alright.
Betul.
Okay.
Betul.
Ya.
Sekarang cuba boleh?
Boleh cuba, silakan.
Kita kena tengok dia punya condition. Dia lebih ataupun tak daripada ISC STC.
Dia lebih atau tak daripada CSTC. Untuk apa tu?
Saya tak pasti lah.
Confident
Dia bukan dia besar daripada ISC-STC sir.
Condition dia tu. Dia kena mesti kena
Dia
lebih
mesti lebih
daripada.
besar dan memang lebih besar pun. So tak ada dosa apa dah ni.
So,
Memang confirm lah. Dah lebih besar kan? 8.2201. Memang boleh
Kalau dia bawah daripada tu dia ada.
kalau dia kurang macam mana?
Okey, kalau ada kurang jawapannya memang kau salah kira. Itu je. Maksudnya kau sama markah. Tak ada markah. Kau salah tu. Tak cakap banyak aku. Settle. Okey. Jom. Okey, jom.
Okey.
Tak apa, tak boleh sir.
Amda? Ulang balik. Kenapa tak boleh? Tak boleh. Sebabnya yang ini nilai dia tetap positif macam mana pun. ISC only positive value. They are not becoming the negative value whatever it is. If your answer becomes less than if your ICROC less than ISC, let's say you get this kind of value, means that you are totally 200% you are wrong, because the ISC will be positive whatever in whatever condition positive. Positive means plus. So when plus positive, it definitely becomes bigger than the original IC-STC. So if you calculate less than that, confirm kosong atas ni zap. Selamat ah. Zap. Okay. It's actually we haven't finished yet for the part of the short circuit current. Why? Okay. Let's read again. Okay, let's read from the beginning. 3 strings of 150 watt polycrystalline PV modules are installed in parallel on a rooftop on one commercial guest house in Balok Beach. There's an additional preservative ke? Preservative or flavor is added into here. One is not only 150 watt, it's actually 3 strings. 3 strings. What is the meaning of string? Safrizal. Safrizal. Hilang tanpa jawapan. Muhammad Haziq. Muhammad Haziq. Aina Muhammad Haziq. Aina antum? Bilal. Bilal ada ni? Oh, tak ada ini. Weh, semua senyap ni. Puan ni. Masa korang ni. Faizuddin. Muhammad Faizuddin. Muhammad Faizuddin. Apa? 5 minit? Oh, tak dengar, jauh bunyi. What is the meaning of 3 string? Apa maksud 3 string tu maksudnya apa? 3 strings.
Dia tabung banyak.
Apa benda? Seluar suara kau ni. Seri.
Tabung banyak.
Sambung banyak-banyak. Okey.
Sebenarnya dia tabung.
Okey, 3 string tu maksudnya sambung apa? Sambung apa benda?
Saya paralel.
Okey, sambung 3 secara paralel. Macam tu ke?
Mungkin.
Tak confident lah ni. Confident sikit jawab. Sekejap, tak apa. Aku dah nampak dah kau punya pegangan tu. Siti Fadilah.
Yes, sir.
Apa maksud 3 string kat sini?
Tak sure lah, sir.
Tak sure, kena sure lah. Teka.
Sir,
Ya.
nak jawab boleh?
Boleh? Saya nak dengar.
The series connected.
Series connected, 3 string ni? Sah. 3 string bukan series. Tak apa. Terima kasih kerana mencuba. 3 strings are installed in parallel. Jelas tulis in parallel. Aku tambah lagi. 3 strings tu, if you still remember lah. Aduh, budak-budak ni.
Bukan array ke kalau parallel?
Ulang balik.
Bukan array ke kalau parallel?
Tak habis lagi bang. Dia baru 3 strings tu. Dia kena faham. Maksud 3 strings tu apa? Okay, 3 strings tu ada 3 strings. 3 strings are connected in parallel. Okay, what is different between module and string? Apa? Nafal? Sembang
Modul tu satu string ada banyak.
Ada banyak apa? Ada banyak secara?
Panel. Satu series.
Okay. Dia ada banyak secara series. Itu kita panggil sebagai satu string lah. So, when they say 3 strings connected in parallel, maksudnya tak. Ada 3 lah. I mean there's 3 strings connected in parallel. This is the meaning of that. 3 strings connected in parallel. Boleh Nafal? Boleh?
Jadi array kan?
Ulang balik?
Jadi array lah.
Dia last sekali jadi array lah. Kau tengok ni investigate the actual performance of the blah 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 of this PV array. Ni saya tulis lekas kali ni. Saja tak highlight. Saja tak bold. Ni PV array lah. This is PV array lah. Okay. One string, how many modules? Ada question. Maksudnya kat sini kan? Okay. Saya tanya orang lain. Mak Kelvin.
Yes sir.
Okay. In one string, how many modules are connected in one string? From this question.
Tak sure sir.
Tak ada.
3 ada? 3.
3. Kenapa? Each string is consistent of three modules. Means that the real PV array in this study, in this in this figure is actually like this. Okay, ni lah dia. But this one is parallel lah. Okay, maybe go to the inverter, something like that lah, maybe But the important thing is we have 3 strings, string number 1, string number 2, and string number 3. In one string, each string consisted of 3 modules. 1, 2, 3. So means, how much is the total modules for this case? For this PV array, Muhammad Khairul Nizam. Oh, nak jawab Faizuddin. Okey, teruskan Faizuddin. 9, yes. Total 9. Allah, total 9. Campur bahasa. Okay, total 9. Okay. However, let's go back to the question. ISC ROC, this value is actually for one module. That is why I give you the ideal characteristic. Mana ni? Wah, mana tak nampak. Okay, the ideal current voltage characteristic for this module. This type of module, STC condition refer to only one module. But the things that we are going to solve is the PV array itself, not the single module. Okay, so this one for single module. Okay, if for the case of array, or you can rewrite it as ISC array ROC. Sini dah senang. Tulis balik. ISC array ROC. So what should we do from here? We know already 3 strings and 3 in one string we have 3 in series. Okay, means total modules is 9. So for the
Darab
case
9 ni.
ulang ni.
Darab 9.
Darab 9. Salah.
Darab 3.
9.
Siapa tahu tak tadi?
Darab 3.
Darab 3. Kenapa darab 3?
Sebab yang string tu kan di series. Kalau series harus
Sebab ulang ni. Design apa nak dengar?
series
Okay.
harus current sama.
Okay.
Parallel je. Jadi kita ada parallel, jadi darab 3 je lah.
Okay, maksudnya series tu harus sama, tapi because they have 3 strings, so 3 connected in parallel. That's why multiply with 3. That's the reason. 3 multiply with 8. Okay, ISC ROC lah. Saya tak atas ni lah. Maksudnya yang darab dengan 3. Berapa dapat? 3 multiply with 8.2201. How much is it?
24.6603.
6603 amps. This is the final answer for the short circuit array. Short circuit ROC ROC condition of the short circuit array. Short circuit current for the array macam tu. Any question? Any question? Please ask question. Don't get confused.
Betul.
Ya. Teruskan.
Kenapa darab 3 tadi?
Sebab ada 3 string. 3 strings connected in parallel. Kan parallel ni.
Okay.
That's
Kalau
why.
contoh dia connected dalam series,
Ulang balik.
kalau anda kata dia cakap connected in series,
3 string kita tak cakap in series. 3 string, string tu sendiri, strings tu means several
series
modules
ni.
connected in series. Tu kita panggil string. Jadi kalau 3 string secara automatic it will connected in parallel.
Okay, faham.
So how many string you get, that is the how many times you are going to multiply because the current is multiplied. Kan?
Okay.
Bateri. Konsep. Boleh?
Faham.
OE boleh OE?
Boleh doktor.
Boleh, Alhamdulillah, syukur. Sekejap, aku nak tanya yang senyap-senyap ni. Syuhada boleh syuhada? Syuhada panggil je dia senyap sekejap. Lagi baru dia reply. Syuhada, mana Syuhada? Syuhada Maisara. Okay, Syuhada tak ada. Syahira, mana Syahira? Hai. Syahidah pun tak ada.
Ada tu, saya ada.
Oh, Syahidah panggil awak tak ni.
Saya panggil Syahira, saya panggil Syahidah.
Oh, ya ke? Okay, fine. Syahidah ada. Boleh faham Syahidah?
Ada. Boleh,
Ada
saya.
soalan? Sorry lah, jangan marah. Okay, like this lah. I mean you need to be very careful. Okay, this kind of thing lah. Alright. Oh, Syuhada meninggalkan meeting. Okay, so we proceed lah. Boleh? Kita proceed to the next part. Okay, next is to find the open square voltage. So open square voltage is the ISC module ROC. Okay, ISC module ROC. Okay. Okay, ISC module ROC. Okay, what should we do? What should we do?
VSC STC sir.
Okay, VOC STC. How much is it?
Tak tahu sir. Macam mana?
Dari sini. Right.
20 something kot.
Jangan 20 something. 20 something sini, ni 20. Jauh tu. Ni 30.
28 ke 29 macam tu lah.
28 ke 29. Bagi tepat sikit. Kalau 29 ni bang. 28 berapa?
28 lah.
Ya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.5.
8.5.
Ya. Ni jahat. Soalan ni jahat sikit. Memang aku bagi mata tuli sikit. Tapi ada tolerance lah. Tapi I still have tolerance lah. If you write 28, I think 28 maybe acceptable kot. But 29 is not acceptable sebab 39 is out. 39 ni. So dia tak apa kena lah. So jahat kan? Jahat pun. So sini VOC STC 28.5 lah. Okay, 28.5. Alright. Okay, so means that Allah. Oh, korang senyap. Ni VOC. Sorry. So VOC STC here is 28.5. What's next? Temperature coefficient of VOC is given in the minus 0.1.
Same with
Sama
previous.
macam
ISC. Macam tu lah. It means that ni lah, sama lah. VOC T cell minus TSTC, then how much is it? Berapa tu? Minus 0.12.
1, 2.
Okay, minus 0.12 tu okay lah, because in a vote. Kalau if given in millivolt, then you need to divide with 1000. For this case, no need to divide with anything. Okay, so just yang ni 61.6875 okay lah. 25. Okay, so how much is it?
Ada 24.0975.
Ulang balik.
24.0975.
0975. Tak tahu betul tidak ni. Betul tak? Siapa dapat yang ni?
Saya pun tak tahu.
Right, someone verify the answer. Khairul Nizam ke?
Sama je.
But no, nak berhenti sampai situ saya.
Ah? Okey. Belum ni aku tak cakap berhenti gini. Tapi ni. Sama tak? Jawapan ni sama? Dapat? Dapat tak? Nanti label. 24.0975.
Sama-sama.
Sama. Alhamdulillah. Akhirnya Syarul Aiman bersuara. Ha. So next apa? What's the next step? We need to finish it. VOC array. ROC. So nak buat macam mana? Macam mana? Sekejap. Cepatan. Okey, balik lah. Payah sangat. Apa siapa cakap ni?
Voltage kena darab dengan 9 sah.
Voltage kena darab dengan 9. Kejap. Tadi ada siapa nak jawab tadi? Macam Ridwan tadi. Ridwan Arif.
Oh, sorry.
Base kan? Dia tanggungjawab lah. Dah buka mic, kena tanggungjawab lah. Tambah Nizaruddin.
Yes, sir.
Nak kena darab dengan apa benda ni? Tadi Amirul cakap darab dengan 9. Nak darab apa?
Sir, yang modul ni untuk untuk satu petak saja kan?
Modul tu satu
Yang
petak.
kalau dekat string.
Yelah, sorry lah. Dia punya tak sama besar. Macam ni lah.
Okay, jadi kalau parallel maksudnya setiap parallel tu sama, tapi untuk satu string tu darab 3
Apa ni? Kau cerita apa ni? Kau bagi statement ke apa ni? Kau nak jawab soalan ke apa ni?
So darab 3 lah.
Okey, maksudnya darab 3. Sebab?
Sebab ada 3 modul
Okay.
setiap satu string tu.
Betul tu. Satu string, we have 3 modules. Kan? Each string consisted of 3 modules. So it will reflect to the voltage. Let's battery, you connect in series, so the battery will sum up lah. So means, at this case, also 3. Ini luckily because 3 by 3 that's why all 3. Okay. So, how much is it? 24.90975. How much is it? OE, berapa dah? Kira dah? OE lagi kena.
72.2925.
72.2925. Betul? Betul tak Naufal? Dapat tak?
Betul.
Ya kau, kira tak? Ya Alhamdulillah.
Sir, nak tanya sir.
Ya.
Kan contoh kalau current dia akan, kalau series dia akan sama kan sir? Kalau voltage, kalau di parallel dia akan sama juga kan sir?
Kau ulang balik. Okey. Kalau string series, apa yang sama? Cakap apa sama? Current sama, betul.
Okey, kalau untuk voltage, kalau di parallel dia akan sama lah setiap voltage tu kan sir?
Betul. Untuk voltage sama, betul. Tiga-tiga sama voltage lah. Sepatutnya lah. Kalau modulnya sama, if you use the same modules, so all voltage, total voltage for all string, for each string must be same if we use the same modules. Okay. Current.
Contohnya kalau satu string tu 4 modul.
4 modul, ya. Yeah. So,
Dalam 4
dalam 4 ada 700 modul satu string. Tak 700. Then you get the total voltage. Voltage total. So voltage are the same for all lah. Because it's same string kan. Same string. 3 strings, each string. Confirm dah lah. All the same. Macam marah pula kan. Okay. So settle Like that. Okay. Third one is PMP module ROC. First of all, PMP STC. So what is the PMP STC? Jeng. Siapa?
150 watt.
150 watt. Kenapa 150 watt? Mendapat?
Dekat soalan.
Depan ni. Sebenarnya tapi kalau if you look at the relevance of the table, it's not relevant actually lah. Because it ni 8 something, nanti current dia 7 point something, sini voltage mungkin 25. Maybe not relevant lah. If you calculate betul-betul, it's not relevant lah 150. But just a question for the sake of question. So 150 watt is the PMP STC. So what's next?
Tak.
Kenapa darab?
PMP tu negatif 0.45%.
Persen. Okay. It's percent. So persen darab, lepas tu habis kan? Dah cakap guna betul.
Bracket
Okay.
1 tambah
Okay.
gamma
Tambah. Then ni
gamma PM.
gamma PMP.
Bracket
Then T-cell tolak TSTC. Okay. So 1 plus berapa ni?
Negatif 0.45%.
Okay. Over 100 Don't forget the over 100. Then 61.6875 minus 25. Okay. What is the answer? Orang lain lah. Siapa aku nak tala ni? Siapa yang tak panggil ni? Muhammad Khairul Nizam. Muhammad Khairul Nizam. Senyap lo. Christopher. Christopher. Tak ada Christopher. Divenia.
Yes, sir. Okay, the answer is 125.2359.
Alamak. 125.2359.
2359. Yeah.
Can somebody verify it? Ashraf Aziz? Senyap pula ini.
Same.
Correct.
Same.
Ya.
Oh, baru bersuara.
Sama.
Sama Baru bersuara. Selalu Ashraf selalu bunyi ini. Okay, as usual, it's not finalized yet, so we have to solve it. PMP array ROC. So what should we do? Lukis lagi kak. Tak kira. Okay. Parallel, let's say connected in inverter lah. Okay. So PMP array ROC, what should we do next? What should we multiply?
9.
9. Boy.
1502 untuk satu modul.
Okay. Correct. 9. 150 watt for single module. So we have 9 module in total. That's why for the case of PMP array ROC is 3 multiply with 3 multiply with 125.2359. How much you get?
1127.
1127 point.
1234.
Oh, ya kau. Cantik nombor.
Betul.
Allah Muhammad. Tara. Any question? Any question?
Soalan akan lagi susah daripada ni ke sir?
Dia ada soalan yang susah ni. Tak, I just said there will be the more difficult than this. There's other question also who can be more difficult than this. Boleh juga. Contoh, I just give example. Contoh, but doesn't mean it's come out in the exam. No. It's not fair because we didn't tell the section. So it's not that. It's not bad. But it can become in the reverse one. Do you know what I mean? Now we are asking you the ROC. The question can become the reversal. Means we are asking you what is the PMP value for this. There's a possibility also. Very jahat. Means what is the standard test condition for this module blah 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 blah. It can be like that. It can be like that. It can be like that. Gitu. Macam tu. Okay, jangan risau. This exercise also will be given to the next section. Saya akan bagi kat station sebelah. Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
Test consists of communication, is it?
Okay. For the test, test. Actually, there's a queries. Not queries actually. There's some student request to make it faster. 1 week faster. Is it okay? 1 week earlier, or we remain as the week 8, Monday? Or you can't wait anymore.
Monday, sir.
You want to make as soon as possible, like
Week 8.
week 8. Week 8 terus. Ada yang sebab ada cadangan saya rasa dia yang nak cepatkan.
Sebab week 7 pun ada test guard, sir.
So tak ada yang sir, kita orang dah tak sabar lah ni. Rasa tak tahan sangat nak buat. Kita buat minggu depan je lah. Selamba. Tak ada I think no.
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Alhamdulillah. Sebaik. Mana tahu ada tiba kan. Kita kena fulfill the demand lah kan. Walaupun 2-3 orang dia jawab, tapi saya anggap tak ada So we remain as with 8, and there will be 2 questions. But that is the mother question lah. 2 questions is the mother question. Usually they have child lah. There's several child for each question. Okay?
Berapa persen?
Apa? 2 question.
Persen.
Percent? Oh, percent 10% only test. Test only 10%.
Kalam ke by PDF?
Oh, kalam. Kita akan menggunakan kalam, tapi upload PDF tu dalam kalam lah. Saya memang test saya memang semua upload dalam kalam, tak ada dalam WhatsApp tak ada. Atau email tak ada. Saya memang upload dalam kalam.
Okay.
Macam gitu. 1 jam setengah.
Saya nak tanya untuk yang group untuk lab tu saya dah bagi link ke, sir?
Lupa tak buat lagi. Okay. Nanti akan dibuat. Hari ni akan dibuat. Lepas ni saya buat. Saya rasa habis kat sini kot. Our class today, we finish at here. Lepas ni saya buat kot benda tu. Boleh ke nak lagi? Aku ingat nak ajar grid connected tu hari Wednesday kot, Rabu kot. Sebab kalau hari ni macam dah penuh sangat, dia tak diterima pula kenyataan.
Rabu.
Okay,
Rabu sesuai saya.
cepat laju je respon dia. Okay. So any question? Make sure you clear with this. Okay, make sure you clear with this. If not, good luck. Yeah.
Bolehkah minta penerangan balik yang pasal cara pilih ISC, STC tu?
Okay, cara pemilihan. Okay, tak apa. Okay. Saya hold dulu question awak. Ya. Ada question? Ada than that? Any other question? Tak ada? Tak ada
Ada tak dalam soalan?
Okay.
Contoh kita ada 3 string kan, 3 string. Tapi dalam satu string tu dia berbeza-beza modul. Contoh 3 tak boleh.
Okay. Good question to ask. Tapi for the sake of academic ni kita tak akan buat macam tu lah. Tapi in the real application, I heard if you use the Huawei brand tu dia boleh setiap string tu boleh berbeza-beza modul tu. Dan sekali dia akan pump power tu total up. Berapa semua total up voltage kan. Dia akan pump situ. Itu yang memang untuk Huawei punya brand tu boleh lain-lain. 5, 10, 7, 9 boleh. Tapi dalam question kita tak buat macam tu lah. Sebenarnya it's not good actually. Because the voltage is not the same. If you kalau awak tak guna Huawei yang advanced tu, dia jadi masalah lah sebab voltage tak sama. Voltage tak sama, dia jadi nanti saya takut dia ada reverse current yang voltage yang tinggi kepada rendah kan. Dia akan masuk ke modul belakang contohnya kan. Itu takut dia jadi isu tu lah. Voltage tak sama ataupun dia akan stick on the lower voltage punya side. So the hole yang atas tinggi-tinggi tu dia akan follow yang kecil sekali kan. So dia akan jadi masalah. Kalau bateri pun sama.
Dia akan jadi macam hotspot lah ke?
Boleh hotspot juga, tapi ada satu lagi dia macam konsep bateri tau. Kalau kau 12 volt, kau ada satu biji 24 volt. Tapi yang lain semua 12 volt kan. Dia akan follow yang 12 volt je. Minimum size. So dia waste lah. Dia tak ada hotspot, dia ada waste. Kadang sama. Pool sama, tapi voltage tu dia akan ikut yang paling kecil. So kalau tadi yang contoh 100 volt, lepas tu ada active volt, dia akan follow yang active volt punya. So at the end total up power tu tak dapat yang 100 watt campur semua. Dia akan dapat active volt punya. Tapi if use Huawei brand tu, walaupun string dia berbeza-beza voltage pun, dia tetap boleh pull the maximum. Itu memang high tech. Itu yang Huawei punya brand lah. Tak salah saya Huawei kot, dia boleh memang boleh tak kisah pun berapa biji series pun, as soon is in the range of the window voltage tu, dia boleh operate dan dia boleh pull up maximum power berdasarkan berapa modus. Itu yang special brand. Tapi yang standard, kalau main bus bar, jam tak boleh. Tu pantang larang dia lah. Macam tu lah aku rasa lah. Boleh ke?
Untuk soalan dia tadi satu string tu kira ada satu string yang pertama tu 3 modul, lepas tu bawah tu 4 modul macam tu lah. So 5 ke macam mana tadi?
Maksudnya soalan tadi yang first ni contoh 3 biji series, bawah tu 4 pula. Lepas tu bawah sekali lagi 3 macam tu. Tak sama series. Dia bukan 3
Setiap string tu lah kira.
Anda?
Setiap string tu lah kira untuk modul.
Berbeza. Tu tak apa ke? Itu saya tanya pula. Kita jangan ada praktis macam tu lah. Even kalau you install yang betul-betul, jangan macam tu. Sebab ada voltage tak sama, nanti dia jadi masalah. Input inverter tu, kalau yang tak advance inverter, masalah. Saya tak tahu jadi apa. Mungkin Nafa cakap macam hotspot kot. Tak tahu lah, mungkin aku tak pernah try lah, takut lah. Tapi saya nampak dia konsep macam bateri lah. Dia akan ikut yang voltage yang rendah. So dia tak berbalik lah kau pasang yang 4 biji tu. Yang lain cuma 3 biji. Yang efficient 4 biji. Maksudnya yang efektif tu 4 biji. Yang efektif tu 3 biji. Yang lagi yang keempat tu tak pakai pun. Yang tu dia jadi waste lah. Baik kau cabut dia. Boleh Ridwan tanya tadi. Ingat dah.
Boleh. Terima kasih.
Jangan buat praktis tu lah. Tidak sihat. Tidak sihat. Soalan lain?
Doktor, saya ada soalan.
Yes.
Contoh untuk contoh ada 3 string. String yang tengah-tengah modul tu rosak in between.
Patutnya
so, macam mana?
String tu rosak lah. Dia macam hotspot lah jadi.
Modul saja rosak, bukan string. Satu modul
dalam satu string tu kan. Dia akan, maksudnya voltage kat situ akan drop Betul, voltage tu akan drop Dia akan kacau juga dekat input yang tadi tu. Input yang inverter, dia akan kacau kat situ.
Dia tak boleh nak loop. I mean ada diode ke yang boleh.
Dia memang ada blocking diode, still ada blocking diode, tapi the whole voltage tu memang akan drop. Yang tadi dia bypass kan? Dia jadi bypass. So satu modul ibarat hilang. Macam hilang lah. Jadi total voltage tu dia akan kecil. Dia akan kacau dekat input, dekat inverter tu yang tadi kalau perhatian.
Dia akan jadi macam tadi ke rasa
betul.
Macam 3-2-3 pula jadi macam tu.
Yes. Tapi itulah kalau pakai yang inverter yang good brand macam tu, dia mungkin dia boleh operate seperti biasa, dia tak ada kacau apa pun. Dia kalit yang situ. Tapi saya tak pernah tengok lagi yang macam mana operation, the rate operation tu bila dia jadi macam tu, dia macam mana saya tak pernah tengok lagi lah. Tapi yang saya faham yang macam tu lah, dia tetap boleh operate seperti biasa tanpa memudaratkan apa benda. Okey, boleh saya jawab soalan Awi? Boleh Okay. Sorry Awi, lambat pula. Orang ni tanya banyak lah. Banyak lah diorang tanya. Okay. Alright. So, basically VOC, ISC, PMP we get from the datasheet. But this time, the table 1 is not given details about the STC values for VOC, ISC and the PMP. Okay, PMP very clear. We know already kan. PMP in the question is mentioned clearly already. How many watt. Even if they are given you the serial number, so from the serial number also you can get clue already what is the PMP. Usually in the serial number, I mean the brand, the module serial number to already written the watt. I think all modules they are written, so you can get clue from there. So PMP no problem. Okay, the problem is for the ISC and ISC and VOC lah, which is this part and this part. Okay, we reflect ISC STC condition. Di mana ni? Okay, STC condition 3, T-cell 25 degree C, and luckily this is cell temperature 25 degree C also. AM 1.5 is not written, but we can assume it's the AM 1.5. But the important thing is irradiance at 1000 watt over square meter. Irradiance at 1000 watt over square meter. So when irradiance at 1000 watt, this IV curve is given several irradiance values, which is 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1000. So because we clearly already STC mean 1000 only, so we are going to delete all this thing. Don't put in your head. Just ignore this value. We focus only in this curve, which is curve. This curve is 1000 watt. Boleh? Owi?
Boleh.
Okay. So means tahu kan? So IC IV curve yang kita belajar sebelum ni, IC adalah pada ketika V0. Then that value, this point is IC. Then VOC is where the I equal to 0. Ni I equal 0. So this is the value for VOC STC. So from the graph, IC is clearly 8. Okay? And the VOC, inilah dia jahat sikit. Kena baca sikit ni. Ni tak nampak lah. Sekejap ni. Alif ke? So, 29 salah. Sebab tak sampai 29. 28 boleh lah. Mungkin boleh 28 hingga 28.5. For the ISC. For the VOC. 28.5 is the best one. But if you write between 28 to 28.7, I still accept lah. As soon as in there. But 29, too much. Okay. Then you get the already, extract already, because we need the IC and IC STC and also the VOC STC. Okay. Boleh? Owi?
Boleh. Okay. Fix lah kan doktor yang tadi tu value yang untuk STC.
Ulang balik.
Yang 1000 watt.
Okay.
Fix.
Yes, fix.
Okay.
In the datasheet, sometimes, mostly, they give you the values IC, VOC, PMP for standard test condition. Remember the word standard test STC, standard test condition. But sometimes they give two. One, standard test condition. Another one is the nominal operating condition. NOCT. Nominal operating tak ingat dah. Nominal operating condition apa dah aku boleh tak ingat dah. NOCT lah, NOCT. Okay, the NOCT is not 1000 watt, it's 800 watt. But please don't use the value of NOCT, just focus STC je. Just look for the STC one. Macam tu. Boleh?
Okay, boleh. Terima kasih doktor.
Okay, sama. Any other question? Any other question? Fahim, Nazmi, any question? Jamadil Akbar.
No, sir.
Tak ada. Okay. Jamadil Akbar. ID Idhan.
No, sir.
Okay. Last. Chai Kuan Jie.
Tak ada, sir.
No. Okay. If no question, then see you on Wednesday. Thank you. Alright. Selamat berbuka walaupun lambat lagi. 4 jam.
Thank you, doktor.
Sama.
Thank you doktor.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Betul.
Sama-sama.